Hey babe, we need intro.
Hey friends.
How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday! Good to be with ya. Hi babe.
Hi.
Thanks for setting it all up. Welcome Worship Wednesday, guys. Remember when hope is lost and faith is shaken. Remember when you wonder if you're gonna make it. There's a hand stretched out through your deepest and you can't pretend to see the ending, know what's coming up ahead. We don't know the story of tomorrow, but we can stay close to the one who knows. We can trust our God. He knows what he's doing, though it might hurt now. We won't be ruined. My sin is an ocean in between, but he's holding on to you and me, and he's never gonna leave. Sing it out, sing it out. He is with us, he is with us.
Always, always.
He is with us, he is with us.
Always.
We believe there's purpose, there is meaning in everything. We surrender to his leading. He wants nothing more than to have us close. We can trust our God. He knows what he's doing, though it might hurt now. We won't be ruined. My sin is an ocean in between, but he's holding on to you and me. He's never gonna leave. No, he is with us, he is with us.
Always, always.
He is with us, he is with us.
Always.
Our faith is sealed, our hope is real. Come what may, we're not afraid. Our faith is sealed, our hope is real. Come what may, we're not afraid. 'Cause we can trust our God always, always. We can trust our God always. We can trust our God. He knows what he's doing, though it might hurt now. We won't be ruined. My sin is an ocean in between, but he's holding on to you and me, and he's never gonna leave. No, he is with us, he is with us.
Always, always.
He is with us, he is with us.
Always, always.
He is with us, he is with us.
Always, always.
He is with us, he is with us always. God is with us. Hey everybody, how are you? Well, we are so excited to be with you guys. I'm so glad you're happy to be here too, Barb. Happy to see Jennifer. I can see a few faces. Kenneth, Jocelyn, Jean, Jonathan. Tell us where you are watching from. Where are you streaming in from tonight? Tell us where you're at. We want to know. It's so good to be with you guys. And we have our kids here with us, and Ziggy just decided that he wants to jam too. So Ziggy, are you getting a pick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Chattanooga, Antioch, yes. Wheeling,
Hometown.
West Virginia, Colorado, Texas. Okay, seeing so many. This is awesome, guys. Well, we're going to keep rocking. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh my goodness, so many people here. I'm trying to see all of you. There we go. Grand Rapids, West Africa, Fort Wayne. Moline, Denver,
Liberia.
Windsor, goodness sakes, Florida. This is awesome. Missouri, Arkansas, Indiana. You guys are so awesome. Wisconsin, Arizona. So glad you guys are with us, okay? I'm in a war every minute. I know for sure I'll never win it. I am David up against Goliath, and it's a fight for my attention. I'm being pulled every direction. This world tells me trust what I can see. Lord, won't you help me believe what I believe? That you are bigger than any battle I'm facing. You are better than anything I've been chasing. Savior and royalty, you're the only hope for me. Jesus, you are the King of my heart. King of my heart. All by myself I fall to pieces, but you are strong. When I am weakest, I feel your kingdom come alive in me. My feet are bruised, but they'll follow where you lead. 'Cause you are bigger than any battle I'm facing. You are better than anything I've been chasing. Say glory royalty, you're the only hope for me. Jesus, you are King of my heart. King of my heart. Your love is deeper than the ocean. You wash away my brokenness. Your arms are always open. Would you come and rule in me? Come and be my king. 'Cause you are bigger than any battle I'm facing. You are better than anything I've been chasing. Savior and royalty, you're the only hope for me. You are King of my heart. 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 Yeah. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Ziggy, you're rocking it so good. If everyone could see you, I wish everyone could see you.
We need a Ziggy cam.
King of My Heart is your favorite. I love it. Shout out your favorites. Hey, Marion. You gotta love it when family joins in. That is the best. Well, I can't believe it, guys, but there are only 7 days left until my book Kickstarter is done, and you guys have been so good and so into it with me. Like, I can't even believe it. It's been so much fun seeing all of you join in. Order books for yourself, and it's Mother's Day coming. Order one for your mom. So we're so close to doubling.
Wait. It's Mother's Day?
Whatever. I saw those Target boxes by the door. I saw those Target boxes by the door.
A lot of secrecy these days.
Should I not open those boxes? Is that what you're telling me? Well, hey guys, yeah, go ahead and I gotta tell you, I would absolutely love it if we could double. Our original pledge that we wanted to hit was $10,000. Because I was sort of embarrassed and sheepish about getting you guys to pre-order because I'm really bad at that. But it turns out that all of our shows have been canceled and now we're at home hanging out. And this Kickstarter has basically been a lifeline for us. So thank you, and let's keep it going. I would love it if you guys could click on the link in the bio and go order as many as you want. Our shirts are on there. You Got This shirts are on there, and for a limited time, you can get my original album, which is not for sale anymore, is there as well. So hey, go grab all the things, and let's hit 20,000. And if we hit 20,000, that means we will have covered all the book manufacturing fees, all the legal fees, all the printing costs, all the shipping costs, all the merchandise costs, and all the costs. It'll be completely covered, and you guys have been so amazing at helping me do that. Yeah, OMG, I'm blown away. This has been a huge step of faith for me, like really big. And it makes me want to cry because I am
So proud of you.
Thanks, babe. I never thought I'd write a book, and I never thought I would do a devotional. Anybody else out there ever feel like you don't have anything to offer? You just feel like, no, there's a million other people that are already doing that thing that I want to do. There's a million other people with a dream like I have, and they already have it covered. I'm just going to sit here and not do it. But I decided to just go for it because this guy in the floral sailor outfit encouraged me to do it, and you guys decided to get in my corner. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping make it happen. Thank you guys. Chris is not 100% yet. Well, you're actually doing really good, but just that cough.
It's getting better.
Yeah, it's just that cough.
Cough doesn't want to go away.
I know. I'm sorry, babe. Well, let's rock out, and don't worry if you can't sing, people totally get it, because you're wearing this floral shirt. All they want to do is look at you. They just want to be looking at you right now. They're distracted by all of this.
Yeah, I hope they're not looking at my teeth.
Amazingness.
I just stuffed my face.
We literally, okay, anyone else? What'd you have for dinner? Shout it out. What'd you have? We get real fancy on Wednesdays.
Trader Joe's burritos.
Trader Joe's burritos. Guys, it's the jam. I put some of my fresh cilantro from the garden on that, squeezed a little bit of lime, salsa and sour cream. Boom! Gourmet. So what did you have? Let me see. Okay. I'm too far away to see all that you ate, but I'm sure it was incredible. Let's do it. Sometimes I feel stressed out when I look at everybody else. I get tired of keeping up, 'cause my good is never good enough. All these games leave me empty. Now I see that's a blessing. Every moment reminds me that life is more than chasing every high, more than barely getting by. I've learned that the grass ain't greener on the other side. Life's where you are. It's right where you are. When I stop and take a breath and realize that it's all a gift, and the world right in front of me, it's better than my wildest dreams. Yeah, no more living with eyes closed. I'm learning how to be grateful. Every season is beautiful, and life is more than chasing every high, more than barely getting by. I've learned that the grass ain't greener on the other side. Life's where you are. It's right where you are. Come on, I want you to sing this out. Every day I count Life's where you are, right where you are.
Yeah.
Woo! So good. Well, life is right where you are. And you're like, I'm pretty sick of being right where I am. I know, I feel ya. Our power went out. How long was our power actually out for?
A good 36 hours.
Yeah, it was, it
Which
got
is not
real.
ridiculous, but
It felt pretty long with
felt long.
with little kids at home and no hot water.
Usually we're on the road when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, we're used to like changing flat tires.
But it's good because we got to save our meat this time.
We saved the meat. Save the meat. Thanks to our neighbors, Katie and Joel, if you're watching, thank you for helping us save our meat. But man, it's been a whole bunch of tests and trials. One thing after another, honestly, is sort of how it's felt over here. I don't know about for you guys, but we're just trying to continue to show up and respond with joy and love for each other, because you're the first person I see in the morning. And I'm the first person you see.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I think you see Milo
Yeah,
first.
maybe the kids usually get me first. That's true. But it's like...
He runs in and his face is just like, Mama?
It is a sweet little face. And he does bring me my slippers. He's like a little dog.
Yeah.
And it's like... But
at least you don't have to take him out to pee anymore.
Praise the Lord. We got to work on that with Ziggy. I'm not quite there yet. We're not totally out of diapers just yet. But you know, it's like, I see you so much, you see me so much. We're all in this house. Our house has never felt so small. And we're just trying to like keep it positive over here. And I feel like the best way to keep it positive is that when one of us needs to go like yell in the shed in the backyard with the bees and just like close the door and like take 10, you just got to close that shed door.
Do they know what
yell
the bees,
and
what
take
does
10.
the bees mean?
Well, there's lots of bees in our shed.
Yeah.
But we need bees. They're so important, right?
They're carpenter bees, so they're, mostly harmless.
Yeah, we're not scared of them. They're
and the
very
boys have
sweet.
learned, like, just they love Bee Movie, so they just think it's Barry flying around.
Barry from Bee Movie. Every single time we see a bee anywhere, it's Barry.
Barry.
Barry. That's only funny to us, I think. But anyway.
And that movie's like 10 years old, so.
Well, you know what?
Seinfeld classic.
Yeah, we just take turns going into the shed to have a little workout / yell, because all your workout equipment is in the shed. So we just switch off, and make sure that one of us isn't going crazy, make sure one of us isn't overwhelmed, and then we just keep it moving. How about you guys? Anyone else feeling like that sometimes? Man, when we lost power, we definitely were like in the crazy house for a second. I realized today that I hadn't left the house by myself. I hadn't driven anywhere by myself in 7 weeks. I usually go to Target every 7 minutes. Just kidding. That's an exaggeration. But we needed a few groceries, and Chris has done, like, you've done all the grocery shopping. You've been such a good
Yeah,
one.
and I mean, to be fair, we've gone on little adventures.
All together, yeah.
But you haven't
Yeah.
gone on your own. I was like, does she remember how to drive? I don't know.
I was wondering the same thing. It felt a little bit foreign. And but I came home with this snazzy. This was in the youth section. And I thought it was the cutest thing. Do you think it's cute?
Was that in the Young and Free section?
I
That
know.
looks like it would glow. You could, if the power goes out again, just wear that.
I know, the boys thought it was cool. I don't know if your 4-year-old thinks you look cool, if that's a good thing or not. But anyway, so I went to Target for the first time in 7 weeks, and I got groceries plus this little children's shirt from the children's section.
And then our 7-year-old neighbor comes over in his tie-dye and like, hey, nice shirt.
Right? Me and Harold, we're on the same page. Well, anyway, it was good to get out of the house for a little bit. But Starbucks was closed. Starbucks was still closed. I was super sad. I was trying to not be a wimp, but I was like really wanting my London fog. What's your Starbucks drink? You can tell me. We're kind of snobby about our coffee when we make it at home. We make really awesome coffee. But when you're in Target and the Starbucks is right there, you just want to get a drink. And it was closed. I was so bummed. Anyway, I digress. Okay, I'm gonna sing a song called Falling Into Place because it's one of my faves and it's from the new record, and you guys have asked for it a lot. And so the album, the 6-song album, is called You Got This, and this is one of the songs from the new one. And if you feel like your life is falling apart, like we do sometimes, just remember that God always uses all the puzzle pieces of our life and puts them into place. Just when you think it couldn't, get any crazier, you just have to like laugh. I feel like laughing is like surrender. Sometimes tears are surrender, but sometimes laughter, it's good medicine. It's like surrender. Like, okay, well, I hope you get the joke because I'm missing the joke right now. But he always, every single time in our life, like we look back and it's so obvious that he always brings everything into focus in just the right time. And so I'm counting on that in this season, and this song reminds me of it. Having one of those days when I just need to cry it out. Lord, I know you're good, but it don't feel good right now. It's been thing after thing, like a cloud chasing me. Having one of those days, oh, I need you now. Hold me closer than you ever have. Show me I'm still walking with you hand in hand. Every moment, every tear, nothing goes to waste. When it feels like it's all falling apart, maybe it's falling into place. Maybe it's falling into place. Having one of those days when I just need to cry it out. Lord, I know you're good, but it don't feel good right now. But you take everything and work it out in ways I never change. Hold me closer than you ever have. Show me I'm still walking with you hand in hand. Every moment, every tear, nothing goes to waste. When it feels like it's all falling apart, maybe it's falling into place. Maybe it's falling into place. Maybe it's falling into place. Hold me closer than you ever have. Show me I'm still walking with you hand in hand. Every moment, every tear, nothing goes to waste. When it feels like it's all falling apart, maybe it's falling into place. Maybe it's falling into place. If I climb a mountain, won't be 'cause I'm strong. I face a giant, it won't be 'cause I'm tall. If I soar across the ocean, I won't be on my knees. If I win the battle, it'll be on my knees. You know where it all comes from. Where it all comes from is you. You know where it all comes from. Where it all comes from is you. You are where it all comes from. Where it all comes from is you. You are where it all comes from. I give it all right back to you. You are where it all comes from. Every breath I breathe for you. You are where it all comes from. I give it all right back to you. Our palace is a temporary, beauty will fade. And when we stand before you, it's our hearts we will break. Our palace is a temporary, beauty will fade. And when we stand before you, it's our hearts we will break. The sun and the stars, the joy in our hearts, the stillness in the wind, the start in our end. The sun and the stars in the sky, the stillness in the wind, our start and our end. You are where it all comes from. Where it all comes from is you. You are where it all comes from. I give it all right back to you. To you are where it all comes from. Every breath I breathe for you. You are where it all comes from. I give it all right back to you. Give it all to you. To you. Every breath, every step, every breath, every step, I give it all to you. You are where it all comes from. Where it all comes from is you. Man,
nice.
we don't get to play some of these songs very often. It's really cool when you guys request them, because then we got to go back and learn songs off of our first record that we haven't played in a really long time. But it's so fun to play for you guys. Oh, babe, you need some water. Do you got water beside you? Okay. Well, we've only gotten 2 more songs
You guys okay?
for you guys tonight, and we'll obviously.
I don't like Elsa.
Okay. Our kids have never watched Frozen, if you can possibly believe it. Our kids have never watched Frozen. And but all of their neighbors on our street are girls. All of their cousins, except one, are girls. And so everybody loves Frozen. And so tonight we decided to put that movie on for them. And Ziggy just walked in. I don't like Elsa. I don't like Elsa. Ziggy, I think You're the only person on the planet that doesn't like Elsa. I think you might be the only person on the planet. We are getting requests for ends of the earth. Oh my goodness. Okay, Richard, next week that is going to be on the list because we have not done that one in so long. Goodness sakes.
I done some.
Almost. We got 2 more, Ziggy. 2 more.
Jump around.
Okay. So, we're gonna play You Got This, and I know many of you have heard the story about You Got This, but in case you haven't, Ziggy, do you know the story about You Got This? Because it's about you. Well, before we wrote this song, I spilled my coffee, Ziggy pooped all over my shirt, and you pooped all over me, honey. It was when you were just a little baby. You're teeny tiny. And
But I didn't put on your shirt.
you did. When you were really small, you pooped on my shirt.
No.
You really did. And I was kind of freaking out. I was trying to be a mom and an artist and do all the things and look cute and get my skinny jeans on, and I couldn't hold it all together. And I just fell apart, and I was like really just mad. I was mad that I wasn't Superwoman. I was mad at myself. I was mad at God. That I was needing to tour with little babies, and that our career and our family grew at the same time. And I just remember being like, God, you got me into this mess. Like, you got this because I can't do this by myself. And he was like, haha, exactly. You can't do this by yourself. And that was my verse of the day today. It's like, we cannot succeed in our own strength for very long. You can try, and I have. There's many days where I try and go the whole 12 hours in my own strength. But but you know what? It doesn't work for very long, right? And so this song is all about kind of letting go of the act and dropping the charade of trying to have it all together, and just letting him hold me together, and just really starting to work from a place of knowing that he's my confidence, and he's my strength, and he's the reason that I can stand up, and he's the reason I can get up on stage, even in my PJs. It's really crazy, but our very first show of the tour, where Ziggy was a newborn and he pooped all over me, I never even wore my cool sequin outfit that I picked out. I think I got up on stage in what I had worn the night before, and I just decided to show up and let God do everything else. And that's literally all he asks us to do. He just asks us to keep showing up. He asks us to keep showing up for our real life, for the season that we're in. And whatever season you're in tonight, my genuine prayer is that you wouldn't give up, but you would show up. Don't give up, but show up. Just keep showing up. That's all you got to do. There are days where Chris and I literally feel like we hardly showed up.
I don't think you should actually be that honest.
Yeah, but we can be that honest. That's the whole point.
I miss daycare.
And we have to be that honest. Like, what's the point in trying to pretend like we've got it all together when we don't, guys? But he does, and he wants us to be that honest. I mean, goodness sakes, if we both held it in, the day that we both let it out would be explosive. It would be a terrible situation. So we try and kick the soccer ball and tell each other how we're really doing, and just keep showing up.
Kick the soccer ball instead of your children?
Kick the soccer ball really hard. And that's all you got to do. So when you feel like giving up, just remember these words, okay? Don't give up, show up. Don't give up, show up. Just keep showing up, okay, guys? God only asks us to show up. He doesn't ask for perfection. He doesn't ask for you to know what you're doing even. That's not a prerequisite of becoming a Christian. Nowhere in my Bible, I don't know, babe, about yours, but it does not say, like, once you become a Christian, you now are going to do everything perfectly, and you're going to know what to do at all times. Instead, it's like, I'm going to give you my Holy Spirit, and he will lead you to me because he knows all things. So there's the key, right? It's like, just...
Mine says that too.
Drop the act. Stop trying to be your own boss and your own leader, because in this quarantine season, how's that going for you? How's that going for you right now? Not so good for me on days where I try it, but on days where I just show up And I'm just like, I'm here. I'm not giving up today. Everything in my flesh tells me I should give up. Everything in my flesh tells me this is too hard. Everything inside me tells me that I should watch Netflix and sit on the couch and eat another bag of Skinny Pop. But hands up if you are going to show up and not give up. Come on, people. I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to you, and I'm getting fired up because that is what I want to tell you tonight. That is what Holy Spirit wants you to know, okay? That is what he wants you to know. Do not give up on yourself. Don't give up on your husband. Don't give up on your kids. Don't give up on your friends. Don't give up on your family. Don't give up on your neighbors. Don't give up on anything in your life. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on excitement. Don't give up on joy. Don't give up on anticipation. Don't give up on freedom. You got to throw your hands up and you got to show up. That is what you have to do. Guys, Holy Spirit is present right now, and he is present in your life at all times. But you have to show up. You got to show up, okay? I'm preaching to myself right now in my fluorescent,
Yeah, go.
my 12-year-old shirt, you know, and I'm passionate because I don't want you guys to give in. I want you to get up, and I want you to show up for your life. That is what my book is all about. Every single page is not guilt or shame or should've, wish I would've. It's not, oh no, God, I'm so scared. It's not what if, it's what next. The whole entire book is all about helping you show up for your real life, because that is what I'm trying to do myself. So do not give in. Don't give up, but show up, guys. And I want to hear about the ways that you're going to stand up this week. Don't give up on your spouse. I know it gets tough. Sometimes you don't want to be like this close. You want to be like so far away. You're just like, give me some space, babe. But you know what? Don't give up on your marriage. This is a chance for marriages to get stronger than they've ever been, right? You're stuck in the house together. Build a puzzle. Turn off Netflix and build a puzzle. We should build our puzzle.
It always just seems so overwhelming by the time.
It does. We ordered a puzzle that we want to do in quarantine, and by the time we get the kids in bed, we're just like, I'm so tired. But we usually sit on the deck and just kind of decompress together.
And Last Dance.
Yeah, we are watching the Michael Jackson. Nope. Michael Jordan Last Dance, because we're both sports fanatics. So guys, go grab my book. There's only 7 days left, and show up for your real life, and I'm going to do the same thing. Thank you for all your love and support. Now we're going to play the song, okay? Let's do it. Chris can play it. Have you ever had one of those days when nothing really goes your way? Then you see it wasn't meant to, you get a new view, yeah. Everybody has sleepless nights, lost in the worry, will it work out alright? Feels like I'm going crazy, stressed out, praying, yeah. I know it's not a lot, but I give you all I got, cause I know it's true, that I can count on you and you. I don't know the way, but you got this, give me the faith, that you got this even today. You got this, I know that I know, gotta know that you got this. In the same mistakes, you catch my fall when I fall on my face. Learning slowly, God, you show me, yeah. There's a better way, so I give you everything, cause I know it's true. God, I can count on you. I don't know the way, but you got this, give me the faith, that you got this even today. You got this, I know that I know, gotta know that you got this, yeah. You got this, give me the faith, that you got this even today. You got this, I know that I know, gotta know that you breathe in, breathe out. shout it out. I don't know the way, but you got this. Give me the faith, but you got this even today. You got this. I know that I know that I know that you got this. Yeah, you got this. Give me the faith, but you got this even today. You got this. I know that I know that I know that you got this. You got this. I know that I know that I know that you got this. Yeah, you got this. All I know is I know that I know that I know that you got this. Woohoo! Well, we got one more, Ziggy. Just one more. One more. Well, this is going to be our next single, and I'm so stoked about that. And you guys on Worship Wednesdays are the first ones to know that. But we're waiting to release it until we're actually allowed to get out of our houses again when quarantine is kind of lifted. Because this song is called Moving On. And I don't know about you, I am ready to move on. I'm so ready for what God has next. And I'm so trying to be patient in this season of just learning and getting closer to the Father and getting closer to my family and savor this season so that when it's done, I'm ready and fueled up and ready to go. And it's actually feeling, I think the reason yesterday was so discouraging is because we had a few shows still on the calendar and they all got canceled yesterday. So our June shows got canceled yesterday.
Technically postponed for a year.
Postponed for a year. So it feels like...
So we'll see you next year.
Literally, and it's just so discouraging in my human perspective. I feel, and we both felt, that's why we kicked the soccer ball extra hard yesterday. We just felt kind of taken out, honestly, like just by the news of no shows in June, no shows in July. And it's just like, I think I was holding on to hope that maybe we would be able to get back out on the road. Obviously, like, you know, it's what we do for a living, but beyond doing it for a living, it's what we love. It's not just doing it for a living, it's doing it for the love of this season of our life, touring with our kids and getting to share our music with you guys. And I felt like the wind had got knocked out of me a little bit. And then I remembered this song because we wrote this song to remind ourselves about the truth that God told us last year. Even if you feel stuck, He's still moving. And in this season where we all feel a little stuck, very stuck, He's still moving, He's still working, He's still making a way. And so that's what this song is all about.
What's the different show? What's the different show?
I've spent my last day standing here in the shadows of my shame and fear, where the yesterdays don't disappear. I've spent my last day standing here. I'm waved goodbye to my regrets, to the too far gone and can't forget. Set my sights on what's ahead. I'll wave goodbye to my regrets. Now I'm moving on. Guilt has had its grip on me for way too long. This will be my freedom song. Hallelujah, because of you I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Your second chances never end. I know I will fall down again. Remind me, Lord, when I it. Your second chances never end. Your second chances never end. Now I'm moving on. Guilt's hands grip on me for way too long. This will be my freedom song. Hallelujah, because of you I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Oh, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Can't his hands grip on me for way too long. This will be my freedom song. Hallelujah, because of you I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We think you're awesome, and we can't wait to get out and play shows again. But for now, this is what we get to do, and this feels special, and this feels like what we've got to work with, right? So we might as well do what we can with what we've got. Love you, babe.
Love you.
Thanks for rocking out with me. Love you guys. Thanks for a great night. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow for Devos at 9 a.m. Bye, guys.